What's up, YouTube? Tom Zell here. Now, ABC has announced its for 2019 to 2020 schedule. Now, again, these shows do not have premiere dates yet, but they'll most likely start premiere on September and all. But these are just the shows that ABC has pretty much lined up. All right, so here they are. Premiering on Monday at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is Dancing with the Stars. It'll be interesting to see who's gonna be dancing this season. Anyway, at also on Monday at 10 p.m. is season 3 of The Good Doctor. Which, by the way, if you guys have not seen The Good Doctor, it's a really terrific show. Freddie Highmore's terrific. I mean, it's a really amazing well put together show. All right. Also premiering on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. is The Conners Season 2. 8:30 p.m. is Bless This Mess. 9 p.m. is the new series Mixed-ish, which is actually a spin-off of Blackish. Or speaking of Blackish, 9:30 p.m. is Blackish Season 6. And at 10 p.m. is Emergence, which is a new series. Now, Emergence was actually supposed to be on NBC, but NBC passed on it, so now ABC picked it up. On Wednesdays at 8 p.m. is Season 7 of The Goldbergs. 8:30 p.m. is Season 2 of The Goldberg spin-off Schooled. 9 p.m. is the final season of Modern Family. At 9:30 p.m. is Season 2 of Single Parents. At 10 p.m. is a new show called Stumptown, which stars Kobe Smulders. It's a new series. On Thursdays at 8 p.m. is Grey's Anatomy Season 17. Boy, that show's been on the air for 17 seasons. I mean, I'm not really I've tried watching Grey's Anatomy a couple times. To be honest, it's not really a show for me. Anyway, at 9 p.m. is A Million Little Things, which is Season 2. 10 p.m. is How to Get Away with Murder, which is, the show How to Get Away with Murder is okay, but I mainly like watching it for the performances by Viola Davis and the other cast. It's not really that much of a hit show in my opinion, but I do get lots of people do love that show and all. So, but season 6 is of course coming for it. On Friday is American Housewife Season 4, which of course replaces Speechless. At also on Friday at 8:30 p.m. is Fresh Off the Boat Season 5, which I'm guessing its star Constance Wu might actually be a little disappointed by. To change subjects, did you guys hear about this whole thing where Constance Wu was a little disappointed because her show got renewed? Who the heck gets disappointed about a show being renewed? Lots of actors wish their other shows, got renewed like Fresh Off the Boat did. Minnie Driver probably, wished Speechless got renewed and stuff. Come on. It's because, the reason why she was, a little pissy about it is because she has, a few other projects she wants to do, but now she can't do it because because she's going to have lots of commitment with Fresh Off the Boat and stuff. But I'm like, come on, just be happy you got a job. I like Constance Wu and all, Crazy Rich Asians, I loved last year. But come on, just be happy that you got a job and your show got renewed. Lots of actors, like I said, lots of actors actually wish their, Kansas show got renewed. And all, but, it is what it is, I guess. Anyway. Also on Friday is, at 9 p.m. is, of course, 2020. Saturday for all you football fans, at 8 p.m. is Saturday Night Football. There's not really a whole lot of big stuff on Saturdays on ABC, so. On Sundays, there's at 7 p.m. there's America's Funniest Home Videos, which is of course hosted by Alfonso Ribeiro. Of course, there on 9 p.m. is Shark Tank. No word on what's gonna premiere after America's Funniest Home Videos. I've been hearing maybe the kids say the Donna's Dang reboot might actually take the 8 o'clock spot, but we'll see. Anyway, at 10 p.m. is the Rookie Season 2, which got moved from Tuesday to Sundays, which, to be honest, I don't know about that move. I think the Rookie was better off at premiering on a Sunday, on a Tuesday than a Sunday. But we'll see how good the Rookie does on his new time slot. I mean, sometimes shows could do pretty well on a Sunday, but we'll see. All right, now shows held for mid-season includes the next season of American Idol, which will, of course, most likely premiere on a Sunday. The Bachelor, a show, 50 Cent produced show called For Life, a series called The Baker and the Beauty, season 3 of Station 19, season 7 for Agents of Shield, and a multi-cam sitcom called United We Fall. Now, ABC, of course, recently canceled a couple shows like For the People, The Kids Are Alright, they canceled, Speechless, which out of all the shows that got canceled, that one I'm the most disappointed about. They also canceled Splitting Up Together, which was a hit and miss show. Take Two, and they also canceled Whiskey Cavalier. But anyway, now as for the new shows, I'm gonna tell you like what the new shows are supposed to be about and stuff. Now they don't have like trailers yet, so like they'll probably release trailers for these maybe like tonight. So when they get the trailers, I'll put a link in the description box for the trailers when they release the trailers and all. But anyway, here's the new shows for ABC. All right, in Mixed Dish, which like I said is a spin-off, or I should say spin-off slash prequel to Blackish. And it's about Rainbow Johnson, who of course is played by Tracy Ellis Ross on the hit show Blackish, and this takes place like during her youth. And in it, it recounts her experience growing up in a mixed race family in the '80s, and the constant dilemmas that had to face over whether to assimilate or stay true to themselves. Bo's parents are Paul and Alicia, who decide to move from a hippie commune to the suburbs to better provide for their family. As her parents struggle with the challenges of their new life, Bo and her sibling navigate a mainstream school in which they're perceived as neither black nor white. This family's experience illuminate the challenges of finding one's own identity when the rest of the world can't decide where you belong. The show is, of course, created by Kana Barris, who's, of course, the creator on Blackish. And Tracy Ellis Ross is also one of the producers. I'm getting kind of like a Young Sheldon vibe from this. Like, just from the synopsis and stuff, it's this prequel about a young version of the lead character on the show. I'm getting kind of like a Young Sheldon or Carrie Diaries vibe from this. So I'm really curious to see how this show will do. Anyway, the cast in this also includes a newcomer, Asha Himmel, who plays a young Bo. Tika Sumner is in this. Gary Cole, who of course was just on the show Fam, but that got canceled. Anyway, other people in this includes Christina Anthony, Michelle Harris, and Ethan Childress. Now, of course, on Freeform, Blackish is no stranger for having a spinoff because, of course, on the station Freeform, they got the spinoff Grownish, which stars Yara Shahidi in it. So this is like their second spinoff. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to check out Mixed-ish. I think it sounds interesting. I don't know if it's going to do well on ABC, to be honest with you. For some reason, I think maybe Freeform should have picked it up instead of ABC. But we'll see. Premiering, it actually premieres, before Blackish starts. So, hey, if you want to check out Blackish, before that premieres, check out the, how Bo, became who she was and stuff. But anyway, Now, I think Tracy Ellis Ross, I'm guarantee you she's probably gonna be a narrator on the show, kind of like how Jim Parsons is a narrator on Young Sheldon. I guarantee you, the narrator on the show is gonna be Tracy Ellis Ross. I don't know that from for sure, but I'm just having a little funny suspicious. All right. Also premiering on ABC is Emergence. Now, like I said, this show was supposed to be a show for NBC, but instead, NBC passed on it, so ABC picked it up. The show is a character-driven thriller, and it's about a police chief who takes in a young child she finds near the site of a mysterious accident, who has no memory of what has happened. The investigation draws her into a conspiracy larger than she ever imagined, and the child's identity is at the center of it. The cast in this includes Alison Tolman, who's been doing a lot of shows now. Alex Swinton is in this. Joanne Yeoman, Ashley Hoffenheim, Robert Bailey Jr., Sabrina Guevara, and as well as Donna Faison and Clancy Brown. Wow, Clancy Brown has like two major shows on ABC. He's on Schooled and now this. But of course, I technically guess he also has three shows as well because if you count SpongeBob SquarePants, which is still running. So, hey, who doesn't love Clancy Brown? I mean, that dude's a terrific actor. And nice to see Don Faison back on TV. Scrubs was a pretty decent show, so cool to see Don Faison making some sort of comeback. And as for Alison Tolman, she's been doing some pretty interesting shows. Like, she was just on Castle Rock. She had a part on the Twilight Zone reboot, and of course, she was just on the NBC show Good Girls. So I'm really curious to see how good she does, as a lead in a new show for ABC. I mean, of course, she just had a show on ABC called Downward Dog, which didn't last long. So hopefully, this show will be much better than that. But I'm really curious to check it out. I mean, sounds like it could be a interesting, character-driven story. All right. Also premiering on ABC is a show called Stumptown, which is based on a graphic novel series and follows Dax Perez, played by Kobe Smulders, who's a strong, sharp-witted Army veteran with a complicated love life, gambling debt, and a brother to take care of in Portland, Oregon. Her military intelligence skills make her a great PI, but her unapologetic style puts her in the firing line of hardcore criminals and not quite in alliance with the police. The cast also includes the aforementioned Kobe Smulders, who's making her TV comeback. The other cast also includes Tattoo Cornell, Cole Sibas, Adrian Martinez, Cameron Manheim, and Michael Ealy. I mean, of course, you guys might know Kobe Smulders is no stranger for TV. She of course appeared on Agents of Shield, and her biggest TV role was on How I Met Your Mother, and she was also on that Netflix show Friends in College, I think it was called. So nice to see her doing a new TV show, and it's pretty cool to see ABC doing another like comic book based show that isn't like Marvel or DC or anything like that. So I'm really curious to check out Stumpletown. It sounds interesting. I like Kobe Smulders. The other cast sounds cool, so I'm curious to check this one out when it premieres. All right, those are the shows that are premiering in the fall. Now, the next shows I'm going to talk about are going to premiere like in mid-season. So these shows pretty much the shows that I'm about to talk about won't premiere until like late 2019 or early 2020. So keep your eye out for these. Anyway, all right. Next up, another show coming to ABC is a multi-cam sitcom called United We Fall. The show is a profoundly realistic family sitcom that follows the trials and tribulations of Joe, played by Christina Vidal, and Bill, played by Will Sasso, who's the parents of two young kids. as they try to make it day to day as a functioning family. Bill's very judgmental, living mother and Joe's large Catholic family will never hesitate to let our people know they're seemingly screwing up. But Bill and Joe will always have each other's backs, united against everyone, including other parents, teachers, doctors, specialists, coaches, and coworkers, and especially their kids. The cast of this includes Will Sasso from Mad TV fame, Christina Vidal, who, boy, the girl from Life with Mikey grew up a lot. It also features Ella Grace Helton and Jane Curtin. Now they don't have a trailer for this yet, but I do love me a good multicam sitcom, and ABC just had it big with the Connors, so this is another multicam that they're doing. I mean, ABC is no stranger for the multicam genre. You know, they of course had, like back in the days, they of course had Full House and loads of others, and most recent, like in modern days, they had like Last Man Standing was once on ABC, but of course it got moved to Fox. They had Dr. Ken, which lasted for 2 seasons. I'm going to check this one out, and I like Will Sasso, you know, Mad TV, Three Stooges. That dude's awesome, so I cannot wait to see him lead a show like this. And I mean, it sounds like it could be pretty interesting, and always nice to see Jane Curtin back on TV. You know, I mean, come on, Coneheads, Saturday Night Live fame. Who didn't love Jane Curtin? All right. Also coming to ABC is a show called The Baker and the Beauty, which sounds very soapy to be honest with you, but anyway. Here's what the show's about. Daniel Garcia is working in the family bakery and doing everything that his loving Cuban parents and siblings expect him to do. But on a wild Miami night, he meets Noah Hamilton, an international superstar and fashion mogul, and his life moves into the spotlight. Will this unlikely couple upend their lives to be together and put their family into a culture clash? The cast in this includes Victor Rasag from 50 Shades fame, Natalie Kelly, Carlos Gomez, Dan Batuniski, Lisa Vidal, David Del Rio, Belissa Esgabo, and Michelle Ventimiglia. It sounds like it probably I've seen photos of this. It sounds like it. It sounds like maybe like a telenovela type show really. But I'll probably still give it a shot because I do like the actor Victor Victor Rasag. Like if you guys never seen Raising Victor Vargas, that's a really nice little film that got released years ago. Of course, he was in the 50 Shades movies. He deserves better than those films. So I'm really curious seeing him in a new show like this. You know, it sounds like it would be pretty interesting, but we'll see. But it do sound more like a soap opera show, really. But anyway, also premiering on ABC is a show called For Life, and it's inspired by the life of Isaac Wright Jr. And it's a fictional, serialized legal and family drama about a prisoner who becomes a lawyer, litigating cases for other inmates while fighting to overturn his own life sentence for a crime he didn't commit. His quest for freedom is driven by his desperate desire to get back to the family he loves and reclaim the life that was once stolen from him. The show will also, through the window of his ferocious struggle and his complicated relationship with a progressive female prison warden, examining the flaw and challenges in our penal and legal systems. The show is written by 50 Cent, and it's going to be produced by the Hate You Give director George Tillman Jr. The cast in this includes Nicholas Pinnock, Adria Varma from Game of Thrones fame, Joy Bryant, Glenn Fleshler, Doreen Missick, Tyler Harris, as well as Mary Stuart Masterson and Boris McGiver. That sounds like it could be something pretty interesting. I mean, of course, ABC just had a League show, which was they just had The Fix, and they also just had For the People. Those shows didn't last so long, so I'm not really 100% sure this show's gonna how. I'm not 100% sure how good this show's gonna do. But hey, it should be interesting. I mean, one of the producers is 50 Cent, who is always awesome. So I'm really curious. I'm curious to check this one out. Although, for some reason, it feels more like just the sound of it sounds more like a Star show more than a like it sounds more like a premium or a streaming show more than a network show. Maybe because 50 Cent had power. Maybe that I'm getting like a power field for this, but look, it'll be curious to see how Full Life is. I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about the story that the show is based on, so I can't really comment on that. But hopefully it'll be decent. I mean, lots of Lego shows as well. I mean, there's that new show with Jimmy Smith that's coming, and yeah, it seems like Hollywood just loves their Lego shows. Anyway. Also, getting revived is a Kids Say the Darndest Thing. Now the original was now the original Kids Say the Darndest Thing was actually hosted by Bill Cosby. Yeah. Anyway, and in the show in Kids Say the Darndest Thing in it, Bill Cosby talks to kids about variety of subjects and get their opinions about religion, government, families, and lots of other topics. Now, instead obviously Bill Cosby is not going to be a host of this, if you guys know what I mean. Anyway, the one who's going to be hosting this is Tiffany Haddish from Girls Trip fame. I'm a big fan of Tiffany Haddish, so I mean, Tiffany Haddish is like interviewing kids about top like stuff, news topics and stuff like that. I could imagine them talking. I could imagine Tiffany Haddish talking to kids about like Trump and stuff like that. I mean, with so much like stuff going on in the world, it'll be interesting to see a new Kids Say the Darndest thing. And Tiffany Haddish as the host of it could be interesting to watch. Now, this doesn't have a premiere date, but I'm guessing this is probably going to be the show that will premiere at 8 o'clock on Sundays after America's Funniest Home Videos. I'm just taking a guess, but I'm curious to check it out. I mean, I do like Tiffany Haddish. The original Kids Say the Darndest Thing was pretty good. I mean, if you guys remember the episode of Family Guy where the Griffins and Stewie goes out to L.A. to get Stewie on Kids Say the Darndest Thing. That's pretty much a real show. So Family Guy kind of spooked Kids Say the Darndest Thing. But anyway, if you guys never had seen like the original Kids Say the Darndest Thing, they could probably find some episodes on YouTube or whatever. Check it out. It was a really funny show. But yeah, that's pretty much all the shows that's premiering on ABC. Now a reboot, a revival of NYPD Blue and Heart of Life, which is based on music by John Mayer, and a multicam sitcom called Nana with Kathy Segal. There's still no words on if those shows are gonna get picked up or not. But I'm hoping the Nana one gets picked up because I like to see Kathy Segal back on TV. She's always awesome. And it'll be cool seeing NYPD Blue back on TV. But some shows that was not lucky to get picked up that was officially not picked up by ABC included a sitcom that was supposed to star Leslie Odom Jr. from Hamilton fame, a untitled show with Hannah Simone from New Girl fame, and the reboot of New York Undercover. They were supposed to get picked up by ABC, but ABC passed up on them. I think maybe Spectrum should take New York Undercover because I like what they just did with the LA with that LA's Finest show. So, I mean, the New York Undercover isn't completely dead because like another network might actually pick it up. So that's a good thing. But yeah, it's a shame that the Hannah Simone show's not gonna get picked up. I mean, it's a shame that Hannah Simone can't get a break because she was supposed to be on the Greatest American Hero reboot, and now this. I mean, I'm hoping she get a big TV break since New Girl ended and on. But yeah. As for the shows that are actually up, coming to ABC, I'm really looking forward for lots of them. I mean, some of the new shows sounds interesting. I'm looking forward for the return of Goldbergs, The Good Doctor, etc. But anyway, let me leave it to you guys. What are some ABC shows you're looking forward to watch this far? Are you looking forward for the return of the Goldbergs or Fresh Off the Boat or anything like that? Or are you looking forward for some of the new shows that's set to come to ABC? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.